Alright guys, welcome back to Dragon Armory Airsoft. I'm Copperhead, and this is a Flak Jacket. What is a Flak Jacket? My definition of the Flak Jacket is a type of body armor that protects against metal splinters. Very interesting. So I picked this up at our Army surplus. Camo Corner that is down the road, not lives. And I saw this like this would be pretty cool to have. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I think for some reenactments. Show should be pretty interesting. But what is a Flak Jacket? Well, we've already defined that. But a little backstory on the Flak Jacket. Ugh. There we go. So during the Vietnam War, for a little backstory on this, a lot of the casualties were because of fragmentation. So grenades don't just kill by explosion. The metal outer coating that has that shell, when the grenade is thrown and it explodes, that shell turns into shrapnel bits, or bits of splinters that are called shrapnel. Duh. Now when these hit people, it hurt a lot and caused major injuries. And if it hit your main body, it could penetrate lungs, intestines, and maybe even your heart. And that could kill people. A lot of people, obviously. So many people that the U.S. Army decided that they need to start issuing flak jackets to basic infantry. Now, I haven't really seen any flak jackets issued to infantry before the Vietnam War. Now, the only other instance that I've seen flak jackets is in bomber crews. During World War II, bomber crews experienced a different type of shrapnel. See, artillery pieces, anti-aircraft guns, would shoot a shell. Instead of trying to get one shell to hit one aircraft, they would basically shoot the shell up, and at a certain altitude, it would explode. And the same with the grenade, it would create the metal shrapnel bits out of its cover. And these bits were huge, or they would cause a lot of destruction to planes. The B17 Flying Fortress, though, was made to take that beating. They made it so large and so big that a hit, as long as not too deadly, it could be spread out over that large mass. So as long as you didn't hit anything too vital like an engine, you'd be pretty fine. Now, although these bombers were heavily armored and well protected, if a piece of shrapnel got into the plane, it could kill crew members. That's why they were issued special body armor called flak jackets, just like this, that would protect them. And in some instances it did. It protected them well. Now it's a bit different than this. It looks a bit more like a piece of body armor than just a jacket. But it still protected the pilots and gunners, bombardiers, and navigators. It worked extremely well. So in the Vietnam War, they issued these to soldiers. I'm not really sure what this is made of, actually, but it's quite interesting. Let me take it off. So, I think this is pretty cool. Got these. I don't even get the point of what this is, but this is for adjustments for different sizes. It's got some pockets right here. So how do you don it? Basically just don it like a regular jacket. Put it on, and this is actually quite comfortable. I don't even think it weighs 20 pounds. It's really light, but it provides optimal protection from what I've been reading. One problem would be is this opening. If shrapnel got in that, it could cause major damage. So they basically, these two bits overlap. Go, zip it up, if I can get it zipped. Then you'd also do this, and I'm not sure if this is armored whatsoever. It doesn't feel like it. Well, it kind of does. And then you'd button it up, which is kind of hard. And you have a flak jacket, and this works really well. It protects your main body, so your heart, your lungs, and your intestines. What about your head? That's where the second piece comes in. You can hear that water squishing around. There's just water right here. The M1 helmet. As far as I know, the M1 helmet was used from World War II to Vietnam and maybe a little bit past, but it provided a lot of protection for soldiers. So, With this, it would protect basically your brain. So anything on top, which from here. Of course, if you got hit in this piece, you're pretty much dead, but nobody needs their face, just their brain. I'll give you a real quick look at the M1. It has this metal outer covering, and then it actually has this kind of head protection thing. I think these were supposed to hold a strap, but I don't have a strap. It has this. Let's see if I can get this out. This inner covering. So you have your outer covering and your inner covering. And I think this is Kevlar. Don't quote me on that. So combined with the flak jacket and the helmet, you're gonna be protected. So, protected. Alright guys, so if you guys want to learn more about flak jackets and guns, I have a book called 20th Century Arms and Armor. Go check that out. It's where I got my information on the flak jacket, so go use the link below. So I think this is a really cool piece of equipment. I'm really glad I bought it because it's cool. It is authentic. It's from the Vietnam War as far as I can relate back. There is an event called Rolling Thunder 3, which is in Texas. It should be happening somewhere around August. Go check it out. And it's a Vietnam War Airsoft. Basically kind of a reenactment. But it requires special get-ups and guns. Flak jackets are suggested, so you can use these in that war. Also, if you guys are wanting to create a historically accurate get-up for an airsoft war or just for fun, I have another book link. It's a military uniform encyclopedia. Go check out the link in the video description. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like seeing these historical gear and information videos, please tell me what you think. We definitely have more to show you. If not, tell us what you think in the comments below, saying no or yes. If you guys enjoyed this video, Lord willing, we'll see you next time. I'm Copperhead, signing out. This is what I was talking about, guys, about it just being so much water. But yeah, more on another